Hi, my name's Jo. I'm a senior technician at Pulse Clinic, and today we're going to be talking about PCOS and laser hair removal. So PCOS, otherwise known as Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, is a set of symptoms due to elevated androgens in females. So that's basically male hormones. But some of the symptoms of PCOS include an excess of body and facial hair. Other people sometimes get irregular or no menstrual periods and darker velvety skin. Hair removal works by applying the laser flat onto your skin in the selected body area. The laser is then attracted to the dark pigment in your hair follicle, so what we describe as the melanin in your hair. The laser beam travels through your hair follicle and it hits the bulb of your hair. You've got small blood vessels that feed your hairs, and this is what we describe as the anagen phase of your hair growth. You only have a small percentage of your hairs that are in an anagen phase at any given time, so the reason for repeat appointments with laser hair removal is to try and target as many hairs in that phase as possible. This will then give you as much of a permanent reduction with your hair growth as possible. A very common question that we get at this clinic is, does laser hair removal work on women that have PCOS? The answer is yes, it's the best thing that you can do to permanently reduce your hair growth. Obviously, anyone that has PCOS, you have an excess of the male hormone in your body, and that causes much more hair growth than someone that doesn't, particularly on the face. So we do recommend that you have lots of repeat appointments and you keep them as regular as possible to get to the point where you're happy with the results. Your hair will get a lot finer, heavily reduced, your hair will grow slower, and you shouldn't have any previous issues you had like ingrown hairs or irritation on your skin. Is that unfortunately with laser hair removal it can't impact your deeper rooted hormonal imbalances in your body. That is of course the cause of your PCOS. We can, however, with our medical grade lasers, treat more on the surface of your skin and focus on your hair follicles. Like I mentioned previously, throughout your treatments your hair gets much finer. Your ingrown hairs will reduce and then fully go, and you won't have any reason for your skin to be irritated anymore. So it's the best thing that you can do, and it's very, very suitable for all skin types. With any of my clients that have had the condition, or perhaps someone watching, yourself or someone that you know, is something that often impacts the skin, which is pigmentation. Normally a result of ingrown hairs or irritation of the skin. A lot of my clients have shaved their faces, they've plucked the hairs, they've threaded or waxed, and it's all very, very aggressive on the skin, and your hairs often get sort of stuck in your hair follicles and inflamed, and then the result of that is often pigmentation of the skin, so darkening of the skin or the skin getting very red. It's very, very common. If you're someone that has it, don't worry and think that you're the only one. It's a very common thing out in the public with anyone that has PCOS. But the solution is genuinely to try out laser hair removal, because as I mentioned previously, as your hairs get finer and as we get rid of the root of your hairs and then they shed out of your follicles, when the new hair grows back, it's softer and finer. There will be no reason for your hair follicles to get inflamed or for your skin to progressively pigment further. So the best idea, even if you're not sure about laser hair removal, come in for a free consultation and we can give you some information on it. It's the best solution for you. I'd say one of the most rewarding things in me doing this job and speaking to anyone that has PCOS, a huge factor is the effect it has on your self-confidence. I know that a lot of women, especially with facial hair, it impacts their confidence significantly. It makes them feel exposed or embarrassed. They have to wear a lot of makeup to cover any facial hair they have, and not to mention it causes so much irritation on the skin and pigmentation as well. The results you get with laser hair removal are incredible. It's seriously life-changing for so many women, and you don't regret coming here for the first time, because once you start the process, it's very rewarding for the practitioners to see what's happening and for you to feel like your life is changing for the better.